Hi there, and welcome to Jetdocs. This is our first training video and is meant to be a broad overview of how to use the Jetdocs platform. We're currently on the Catalog tab, and on the right-hand side, you can see your fully customizable area for all types of different departments inside of your organization, as well as their underlying templates. You can see that we have some examples created with operations, IT and support, sales, legal and compliance, but also support many more like HR or finance. On the left-hand side, you can customize this to suit your own personal profile. You can have quick access or bookmark commonly used templates. You can save ongoing requests as drafts, or you can duplicate something that's been recently submitted. Let's go ahead and do that. So instead of filling this out, I'm just going to copy this. You can see that I've built this using our visual editor, so it looks like a beautiful PDF form, but you can also have just chronological order forms to be filled out. Each one of these fields is a Jetdocs ticketing field, which can be tracked throughout our system. And when I go ahead and click Submit Ticket, I'm brought to the ticket details page. You can see here that we have a couple different approval steps, the contents of the request that we submitted, and an activity log at the very bottom where I can easily mention anyone else in my company to check out what's going on. Joey would have just received a notification. On the Ticket Hub, this is where you can actually manage your operational inbox. You can see that we have commonly used views on the left-hand side, which are our default views, like assigned, mentioned, general queue. You can see all tickets. So for example, if you're an admin, you'll have elevated privileges. And then you can even save views by using our filters, where you can go ahead and pick what type of data you would like to filter by, and go ahead and bookmark this view as something custom. In our catalog builder, and this is only accessible by admins and editors, you have the ability to quickly create a new category or create a new template. Let's jump into the field service issue escalation form that we had just submitted. On the summary page, you can clearly see the type of data that we're dealing with. So we're collecting information for these 10 form fields, and then we're choosing who we'd like this to get routed to. Those are the workflow responders, which is composed of user groups and individual users. And then we also have additional responders who will have access to this ticket. So from a permissions perspective, you have a lot of customization ability. On the form field side of things, you can quickly get started by clicking Edit Template, clicking Add Field, or editing an existing field. When you open this up, there's several different field properties that we'll go through in further videos. On the workflow step side of things, you can add in workflow step SLAs, you can add in conditionals, and there's lots of customizations available depending on who you want this to get routed to. We also support both linear plus general queue at the beginning, or parallel workflows. You have the ability to preview this ticket. The visual editor, which we'll cover in a different video, is how you can create this. And then, as I mentioned, there's lots of different field options and form options as you go through this. In analytics, this is a very high-level view where we have and support multiple different pages, which we'll constantly be iterating and adding to. We hope this Jetdocs experience is a great one for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team.